Welcome to our video on the research process. Whether you're a student, a professional, or simply curious about how research is conducted, understanding the research process is crucial. Let's dive into the steps necessary to effectively carry out research. Step 1. Formulating the research problem. The researcher starts by identifying a general area of interest. For instance, let's say we're interested in studying the impact of social media on mental health. We narrow it down to a specific problem. How does social media usage affect the mental health of teenagers? Step 2. Conduct an extensive literature survey. The researcher reviews existing literature to understand what has already been studied. They explore academic journals, conference proceedings, government reports and books. This helps refine the research problem and identify gaps in current knowledge. Step 3. Develop the research hypothesis. After reviewing the literature, the researcher formulates a hypothesis. For our example, the hypothesis might be: increased social media usage is associated with higher levels of anxiety and depression in teenagers. Step 4. Prepare the research design. This involves planning the overall strategy for the research, including selecting the methods for data collection and analysis. The research design ensures that the study is as efficient as possible, maximizing the collection of relevant data. Step 5. Determine the sample design. The researcher decides on the plan for selecting a sample from the population. This could be a probability sample, where each individual has a known chance of being selected, or a non-probability sample. In our example, we might choose a random sample of teenagers from different schools. Step 6. Collect the data. The researcher gathers data using various methods, such as surveys, interviews, or observations. For our study, we might use questionnaires to assess social media usage and its impact on mental health. Step 7. Execution of the project. The research team carries out the research plan, ensuring everything is conducted systematically and ethically. Step 8. Analyze the data. The collected data is processed and analyzed using statistical techniques. This step involves coding, tabulation, and applying statistical tests to draw meaningful conclusions. Step 9. Hypothesis testing. The researcher examines whether the data supports the hypothesis. For example, do the results show a significant relationship between social media usage and anxiety levels? Statistical tests like the t-test or f-test are used for this purpose. Step 10. Generalization and interpretation. If the hypothesis is supported by the data, the researcher can make generalizations and build theories. If not, they may need to refine their hypothesis or explore alternative explanations. Step 11. Preparing the report or presentation. Finally, the researcher documents the entire process and findings in a report or presentation. This includes an introduction, literature review, methodology, results, and conclusions. The research process is a systematic and meticulous journey, essential for advancing knowledge and solving problems. Thank you for watching, and we hope this overview helps you in your research endeavors. Stay curious and keep exploring.